Hey, it's Madonna here. This is Joy, and today we're going to explore the reasons for Joy feeling tired a lot of the time. Now, having said that, for most 74-year-olds, she's doing pretty well. And she fits in a million things into her life. It's still part of many clubs and does yoga nearly every day, and there's lots of stuff you fit into your life.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Everybody else didn't go downtown, sort out banking, swim with the grandchildren for 2 hours, then organise an impromptu birthday party, and then go out to a council function selling sausages and things before getting home.
So, but for you, you don't feel like you've got good enough energy.
Oh God, no, I wake up like a shit sandwich every day.
So what I'm going to do is sort of just check the organs first. So I'm going to use alarm points on the body. They're acupuncture points that tell me about different organs of the body. And so I'm going to see whether or not, say, liver sluggishness or sluggish thyroid, or whether even poor digestive function, what else might be going on that's messing with your energy. And then I'll see whether or not stress is doing it. So one of the hormones that goes up as we get older is cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone made by the adrenal glands, and basically as cortisol goes up, we can have more slumps in energy. So it's just one of those things.
So I need to get a little extraction of cortisol and throw it in the bin.
Exactly.
Okay.
Funnily enough, there are probiotics that sop up cortisol. There's lots of herbs that sop up cortisol. So there are some ways that we can do it. Medically, I don't know of anything specifically that helps from the drug perspective, but certainly there are herbs and nutrients that help us to release it faster. What are your pain levels like these days? Are you in much pain at the moment? Things are pretty okay?
Look, last weekend, my bursitis in my,
Left hip?
that one I think,
Yeah, okay.
was giving me hell at the dances on Friday and Saturday night.
Yep.
I didn't go to one on Sunday, but I think that don't remember any pain on Sunday when I saw you,
Okay.
or yesterday. But, so basically...
But generally pain isn't too bad.
Oh shit, no, it's
Okay.
good.
Okay. So,
Because I do know when I've got pain on the bloody crotch, ouch.
you're a grouch
Grouch,
when you
that's
got the
one.
ouch going on. Okay, so let's go and have a look. So firstly, I'll make sure the indicator muscle is working, which it is, so that's giving me yes, no answers. So now I'm just going to go through and touch the alarm points that tell me about different organs of the body. So this is conscious brain, unconscious brain, lung, heart, sex organs,
There's stuff.
stomach, large intestine. So far they've all locked, so there's not imbalance with them. Bladder, small intestine, interesting. But, okay, so our first two unlocks are with small intestine energy and the triple heater meridian, which is a combination of thyroid, adrenals and immune system. So firstly, let's check the muscles that tell me about the small intestine. Okay, so bend the leg, hold up for me nice and strong. Okay. And hold up for me nice and strong. Now, you can't see that, but she's actually really trying hard to hold that up. No competitive Scorpio here on the table. So basically this is switching on the spindle cells in the muscle. So all I'm doing is picking up the muscle that then tells me about the small intestine energy of the body. And again, hold up, that's better. And hold up, good. And then the next one was triple heater. So there's 3 different tests for that. So I'm going to check the adrenals with the flexor hallucis longus. I'm going to check the immune system points, which also deals with inflammation in the body. And I'm going to check the thyroid. So firstly, is this body running on adrenaline? Hold up nice and strong. Yeah. So that says yes, it is. So hold, yeah. So that says yes, this body runs on adrenaline. So then it can be like that adrenal tap that's on. And your adrenals just run out occasionally. So yes, you fit in 15 things in the day, and then you poot.
I usually poop before I start.
But you still get through your 15 things.
Oh yeah.
Hold up for me. That one's good. And hold. And hold. These are master immune system points. Hold. And hold. Okay, so the immune system doesn't seem involved. Now we'll check thyroid. Just relax. Hold there. Don't let me lift forward. Hold. That one's okay. And hold. Okay, so out of the 3 of those, thyroid, immune and adrenals, it seems to be the adrenals overworking.
So I need more coffee.
No. So actually, coffee increases cortisol and exhausts your adrenal
Ah.
glands.
That's fast.
Breathe in,
What am I
Breathe-
doing?
breathe in, breathe out and push towards me. Breathe in, breathe out and push. Breathe in, breathe out and push. Okay,
Yoga.
so that's just a reset of the flexor hallucis longus. Hold the arm up again, that's better. And hold, beautiful. Okay, so once again, going back to the alarm points. So lung, heart, circx, stomach, large intestine, bladder, small intestine,
Do
triple
I need to
heater.
get a toy boy?
No, it wouldn't hurt. Gallbladder, although Doug might punch you in the nose. So gallbladder, liver. So liver's showing up. So there's 4 muscle tests for the liver. So hold, I'm going backwards. Hold, that's fine. Hold up, I'm
Wait.
going down. Hold up, okay. So that's liver not coping with fat metabolism.
Oh, I am bloody fat after Christmas. Fat as a pig.
Yeah, right, and you're about to start a weight loss process as well, so making sure your liver's working well is really important, because otherwise as you release fat, you're just going to store it all, so you don't want to do that.
No, I don't.
And hold, I'm going back, hold up, I'm going down. And that one, so it's the minor pathways in the liver to do with, the second one was your liver not coping with stress hormones.
Stress. Oh.
Stress.
They're coping with the fat, but not the stress.
No, not coping with either. Not coping with fat, not
okay.
coping with stress. And then your body recycles them until it
The
deals
stress
with it.
and the fat.
And the fat.
Well, the fatty stress in my...
Yeah. And tummy fat actually can release fatty acids into the bloodstream all day, every day. So that's one of the problems as we put on more weight, is that the tummy fat ends up becoming the major hormone producer in the body. So tummy fat has the ability to release cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline, lots of inflammatory hormones. It can convert estrogen to testosterone. It can convert testosterone to estrogen. So,
I can become a hairy girl.
well, that happens for some people. Like, that's part of the whole polycystic ovaries problem, is that people have an issue with losing weight and the liver can't metabolize the hormones, and then these poor women can end up with hirsutism, you know, so the excess hair on the arms, the face, the chest.
Oh.
Not a lot of fun. And hold, I'm going back. That's good. Hold, I'm going back. Beautiful. Hold up, I'm going down. Hold
Wait
up.
on.
Yep, perfect. Hold up, I'm going down. Lovely. Okay, so once again. Okay, so I'm just going, it said the pancreas is okay, I just want to double check it. Hold in, don't let me pull towards me. Hold in, don't let me push out. So that's showing up
What's the
okay.
pancreas look like?
It's like a bunch of grapes.
Okay.
A smaller bunch of grapes, but you know, a bunch of grapes is sort of how it's, yeah. And yes, you've seen them when you worked at the meatworks. But kidneys showed up. So,
Kidneys.
do you get fluidy?
What?
Do you feel fluidy sometimes?
By the end of the day, usually before I go to dance, I lie down for half an hour or an hour with my feet raised.
Right.
Because if you stick your fingers in, that doesn't show up as fluid.
Yes.
But A, your shoes are sometimes tight.
Yep.
And B, your feet
Ah.
feel uncomfortable, like they're full of fluid, even though if you poke your finger in,
Yeah.
like it doesn't leave a mark.
Yes.
Like the doctor's tests or nurses' tests that show you if you've got,
Okay.
and it does go away.
Okay.
And in the morning, I don't have it.
And you do drink quite a lot of water, don't you?
Oh, shitloads of it.
Okay. So there's 3 muscle tests on each side for the kidney meridian. Oh, but the adrenals sit right on top of the kidney, so sometimes it's because your body runs on adrenaline. It's sort of like having a bully living next door. So let's have a look at your kid. No, relax. And now, hold up for me. Hold. Perfect. Hold up for me. Not so perfect. And hold up for me. Okay. So on this side, the baby muscle called the pectineus is doing all the work holding your hip together. Let's check the left side.
Otherwise, so sore sometimes.
Well, it doesn't help. And hold. And hold. Okay, so on the left side, it's not as bad, just a little bit with the iliacus muscle. So anyway, sorry. So basically, left side is not as bad as right side.
You can tell me any name people out there might be confused, but I have no idea what any of them are.
Doesn't matter what they are. I'm just trying to pick up the energy for your kidney. So as we know, like in Chinese medicine, which has been around for 7,000, 8,000 years, there are meridians in the body that feed different organs of the body, and now there are muscle tests that tell us about those organs. So all I want is for the muscles to lock, hold up, and that lets me know I've made a change in the meridian energy to an organ. Hold and hold. Beautiful. So they're locking now. Okay, so going by the core muscle tests, the things linking in with your poor energy, your adrenals are exhausted. Or no, that's not true. It's more like a burnout syndrome, where the adrenals, you've been going for a long time. So the adrenals are a little exhausted.
I do rest in between.
Yeah. But then but it's more about what the adrenals are doing. What are we doing to exhaust them? So things like being acidic, being stressed, having too much sugar, having too much coffee, all the fun things in life, they exhaust adrenals. Small intestine isn't coping with it because stress hormones will end up in the small intestines.
Well, I'm not going to have any sugar for the next 43 days.
Yep, perfect. And your liver isn't metabolising fats. So
I won't have any of them, I suppose, for the next 43 days.
No, so it's fat-free diet, the HCG. But you will be releasing fat out into the bloodstream. So we just need to make sure with your supplements we've got something going on in there to support your digestion. So, whereas thyroid was okay, and that would be the first thing doctors would check if you were exhausted. And although small intestine, I'm wondering about your iron levels. You had your iron checked, didn't you?
I had everything checked at the doctor as far as I know.
And everything was perfect, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, good.
Oh no, he told me before I did exercise I should do some asthma medication, but only before I did exercise.
Oh, because you've been getting wheezy.
Sorry.
Anyway, we're just about done there. So we were sort of looking at adrenal energy and thyroid energy, liver energy, small intestine energy. All good. Have a great day.